So what do you want to discuss?
Maybe the pinky laying in front of me.
As a large sexual device there that we have for Las Vegas.
For Vegas trivia.
It's called the Destroyer.
Powerful.
17 inches of
Fury.
We did dog names, pet names in general. Did you have a good pet name?
Yeah, my man Frank. Shout out to my man Frank.
Frank's a solid
come on.
name. Yeah.
Frank's good too.
Frank the Tank.
I was saying because I did a dog sitting thing for Ryder when he was out of town on the weekend, and his dog's name is Gordon. I'm like, that's such a strong name for a pet, right?
Yeah.
So we did a topic and got some good ones. Food names are good for dogs too.
Waffle was one.
Mashed potatoes was
Mashed
the one I really liked.
potatoes
as well.
I almost named Frank Taco.
Oh, Taco's solid.
Taco would
Yeah.
have been solid.
I think taco happens a lot though. I think that's one that's a go-to, right?
Yeah.
Ken Hitchcock is now the coach of
Not
the...
a name for a pet.
It could be.
Ken, I could see.
Could be now.
Or Hitch.
Now, what do we... I've got a bunch of questions I want to ask. I don't know where to get started here.
What do you think of the hire? I think we should start with.
I think it's interesting. To say that I was surprised would be a massive understatement. Mm-hmm. I don't know that, especially when Todd took off on the road trip and he was on the plane to San Jose.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to fire him before the first game of the road trip.
Why not fire him right after they lost to the Golden Knights?
Well,
guess.
that was what I was wondering. Like, before the guy has to travel, like, he packed a bag. He was sitting in a hotel room last night, probably dusting off a couple...
deals behind the scene with Ken, though? Is that?
It could be that there was a delay.
Wasn't
behind
completely
the scenes
done yet?
Of course. I just thought the timing was a little bit funny. I mean, the poor guy at least he got a lift back to San Jose, right?
Fair. Yeah. I wonder if he went to the game.
Watched it, just sitting behind the bench yelling about Drake Ajula.
Now,
That's what I would do. I'd get drunk at the game and sit right behind the bench.
the one thing about Ken, though, is he is a little... He's going to bring some levity to his approach, at least off ice. Does that help at all? Because I think there's been a bit of a... The Oilers are tense. It's a tense...
Super tense.
Does Ken's demeanor, which is a little bit lighter, does that help that
pretty
team
angry,
a little
though.
bit?
Yeah, he's
On the bench he is, but did you see his some of his press conferences are funny. Like, he's a funny guy.
making jokes about being an old boy, wanting to go to bed. Yeah. I talked to actually a guy who played for him a little bit, and he said that what's going to happen is he's a very, very demanding coach, and they're going to need everybody to jump in and buy in on what he's selling, or else there's going to be problems.
And he kind of said that, too, in his press conference before the game.
You got to get on board or get off the train. So it'll be interesting to see how that works on this young group. But the guy can also crack some jokes, and maybe he'll instill a little bit of fun in there.
The one thing that I find interesting is that everybody seems to, all the pundits, and you're no exception to that, they all seem to have an idea about what's wrong with the team. However, management and the people that have been running this team for years that are paid to do this and are supposedly experts can't seem to get this team to perform. And Ken even said, I know what's wrong with the team. What's wrong?
Well, what's wrong is that Peter Chiarelli built a flawed team. He traded a bunch of talent away without replacing it.
For lesser talent.
Yeah. So if you look conservatively, the Halls, the Eberles, the Benoit Pouliot's, and if you compound all these things and put them together, that's 80 goals a season that he just removed from the line.
We got Lucic
for $6 million.
Hey, 1 goal so far. The big man, he's ready to go.
I thought he was going to score
He's on
Saturday
pace.
night in Calgary. But.
Well, we all were kind of hoping.
Okay, and the goal he got was bounced off of him. Can we say that out
You got to be
loud?
in the right place at the right time.
And I'm faster.
The big
I'm
man's
quicker on my feet than Lucic.
The big man's on pace
always
for 3.
bringing up.
He's on pace for 3.
He's on pace for 3. So you know what? As long as those 3 come at a really clutch time, then that's all you need.
Go stand there. I'm gonna ricochet one off your helmet, Lucic. So do you think that does Ken, at least in the short term, does he make this team unwatchable? Or do we see past that if we start getting wins?
What's a trap?
I saw the trap last night immediately.
So here's what I think should happen. Load up the first line. Connor, Leon, Nuge. Let everybody else play the trap.
It's not a terrible idea. Yeah.
You 3 guys go do your thing.
Yeah.
I'll worry about the other 9. That's what I think.
That's actually
know
not
what?
a bad idea.
It's
right?
not terrible.
See, I'm sliding into Ken's ear right now. He'll
He's
figure
probably
it out.
listening. Also, Connor McDavid got his 100th career goal last night, right?
Yes.
Worth
So-
mentioning.
Casual 3-point night for Connor.
No big deal.
No biggie.
Thanks, Ken.
Yep.
That was his. He did that.
Yeah, I like the Oilers Nation tweet this morning. We're a perfect 100% under old Ken so far.
Undefeated.
Undefeated. All right. Thanks a lot for the visit, my friend.